Good evening. This is Carolyn Borba, and we are going to talk about a DVD tonight. It's called Expressive Worship Sign number 2. We are also going to make reference to the processional props and pageantry book. It's just such a necessary book to have in your library. And this particular book this DVD that we're going to be talking about has a dance, a song. It's a worship. It's a slow worship signing. And we are going to talk about some of the ways that we can do that. We will be seeing in this DVD, or in this, actually I am going to explain this to you as a class, but we will be seeing the movements that we are learning, and the signing that we are learning can be used in a 4/8 count. So you will see the rhythm, and I'm going to try to play some music along with this. But this is called Be Glorified, and we're going to start this music, and hopefully you can hear some of that. And this is a second semester assignment, and so we'll see what we can do here. It's kind of loud. Okay, so what we're going to do with the sign language is we're going to use the letter, or the words, B, where you just take your thumb, you use your hand, put it in the palm of your hand, and that's a B. So we're going to be, we're talking to the Lord, be to Him glorified. Glorified is take the palm of your hand, lay your fingers in your palm, and it's glorified. And you do that with that 8 count. So it's B, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Be glorified. And the next word is in. You cup your hand in front of you, and you take your right hand and you make a gesture as in. Then the palm of your hand and your index finger goes this, house. This is house. You just put your hands under your chin and go house. Now there are a few segments of this, so we're going to go right through it with the music, hopefully, and then I'll show you some additional things. So, I'm not with the music right now, so what I'd like to tell you is that this DVD is so extensive in its teaching, the dance, the signing, so many wonderful ideas, and you could do this with a group of 20, one person, or 100. I love to work with 100 people, so you could do that with one person if you wanted to do that, to explain it. So the movements that we just showed you can be done very close to the body, or as you move more in the music, like for instance the B. If you're going to say B, you could go B, and you do the glorified. You could go step to the right and do glorified in this house up over your head. So there are many different ways to do it. Be glorified in this house. And then it's be glorified in this house. And then the next line is we worship you. So you can either do a finger shoulder to shoulder, or take your finger and make a W, make your W, and go shoulder to shoulder. We honor you in this house. Remember, we're talking to the Lord. We launch you. It's your index and middle finger in this house. We worship. We worship you. This is you. You in this house. We live for you in this house. Be glorified in this house. And the next chorus is, be magnified in this house. So remember that all of those moves, oh yes, and there's another one that's important. It is be glorified in this house, meaning in your own house, in your own body. So when you go in this house. So then you bring your arms back up and up over your head, or like this. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous song and so worshipful. So you could be, excuse me for leaving the camera, you can do the same thing with flags. Be glorified in this house. Or you can just go over the audience and you can take worship to the audience. You can also have people in your group using these 5 yards of billow cloth, and that's another beautiful way to make a magnificent entrance, exit, and to worship, and to take that worship to the congregation. Remember, it's the Expressive Worship and Sign DVD number 2, and it's processional props and pageantry book. You will not go wrong with those in your library. And good luck to you, and may the Lord be magnified in your life.